As we approach mid-October, summer feels like a distant memory, and we've had an endless onslaught of cold, wet weather here in the UK. So this is about time that we turned to the autumn-winter season ahead and showed you our top 5 autumn-winter riding gloves for 2019. We have 5 gloves that are all very different from 5 different brands here, each of them coming at this section of the year with a different brief in mind for the urban rider. If we had to pick just one glove to kick things off though and show you a glove that we think does everything perfectly, it would be the Takano Baroni glove. This is a great option for somebody who wants something that does everything in style with no fuss. This is a lovely balance between a glove that offers you everything by way of protection, insulation, weatherproofing, and also maintaining great dexterity and feedback. So it's not overly cumbersome and it has a lovely look to it as well, with the goatskin leather throughout, giving it a really supple finish, yet being very highly abrasion resistant. So still CE approved, ABS back, and also with D3O protection on the palm, which is a soft protector that locks on impact. So a nice quality feature there. And a glove with a faux sheepskin interior, which just makes it really, really warm and very, very effective for a very affordable price, relatively speaking. Moving along, if you want your winter glove to look and feel as much like your regular spring-summer gloves, then the Revit Hydra 2s could be what you're after. I've been using these for a couple of weeks and I love the thinking behind them. Essentially, it does away with the gauntlet part of the cuff, instead going for an elasticated strap, and this means that your sleeve butts right up to it as a juncture point rather than the two trying to fight with each other, one going over or under the other. This has Revit's PWR stretch shield throughout, so underneath the goatskin palm and the nylon high denier outer you have an aramid fibre which gives it loads of abrasion resistance and teams up nicely with the soft protectors on the back of the fingers and the hard knuckle protector on the back of the palm as well. I think it's a stunning looking glove. It's really good in terms of dexterity. I've been using this in horrible wet weather and it's served me really well. You of course trade off very slightly because of the point at which the sleeve joins the cuff. You have a gap, and if it's really, really wet, water can get in there, but I have not found that to be a problem yet. But if you're someone who's going out for much longer rides, perhaps touring, then that would definitely be a concern. But it's $69.99, a fantastic glove and one of our fastest selling gloves already this year. Moving along, we have the Builtwell Belden CE approved glove. So if you want something that really is as stylized as possible for our market, and you're trying to move away from that utilitarian functional aspect that a lot of winter gloves have behind them, this one still ticks the boxes in terms of being CE approved. It's weatherproof in terms of the waterproof lining to it, and it also has a fleece liner as well. But all of these, like the fleece liner, being quite lightweight and therefore not offering you as much in terms of thermal insulation. So this would not be suitable if you're commuting anything really 10 degrees or under on a motorway or in town for 5 degrees or under. That would be my cutoff point. But $89.99 with 4 different colors all at wonderful, a really great glove for someone that wants something a bit more cafe racer looking than your typical winter glove. Moving on then, if you are someone that really feels the cold or you want the very warmest glove you can get, it's got to be a heated glove. And last year we released the Racer Urban Forge glove in the black, which was a runaway success. We could not have predicted the popularity of this glove, and it simply runs off a 7-volt battery which houses itself in the back of this wrist section. And we wanted a glove that was as warm as any other heated glove, but simply looked like something we'd want to wear. And a lot of the heated gloves, they have that very large, chunky, functional utilitarian look to them. And this sleek leather design and actual relative thinness of the glove really works well in our market. It looks great and works well too. So there's 3 standard settings with a boost function as well, but even on boost we can verify it lasts for a minimum of an hour and a half, which is a long time and longer than most people's commute, so you can charge up when you get to the office or home or whatever. It works wonderfully and it's really sleek, and we're going to have a brown colour to add to our lineup. Both of these shortly back in stock in the next week or two, hopefully just in time for the real cold snap of weather. That comes in at $195, which is relatively competitive for a quality heated winter glove. If none of those float your boat and you don't want the heated element, but you want something as winterproof as possible, then the Knox 03 is probably going to be your choice. This is a gauntlet glove with absolutely everything going on. It ticks the same boxes, but it does everything up to number 11 on the dial. So we have the scaphoid protection with microlock inserts, which doesn't impede at all on the movement of the glove, but gives you great protection here. Genuine high-level protection if you're touring, or if you're somebody where that's a real concern. You have a soft knuckle protector with a Knox microlock gel insert, which again doesn't impede on movement. It means that the gloves are more streamlined than they'd otherwise be. A high quality goatskin throughout, and just loads more beside. Way too much to go into in this review. Remember that all of these gloves have their own dedicated video reviews that you can check out if you want more info on any of these things. But if you wanted something to survive the absolute Arctic conditions in the winter, this is the glove to go for. And $139.99, it sounds a lot, but it's money that would be well spent. So there you have it, everything from a very lightweight to a very full-on and even a heated glove as well. We think there's something for everybody here. If you have any other comments, questions or feedback, of course, we love hearing from you guys. Do leave that in the section below. And subscribe to our channel if you want to be the first to find out about the world's finest riding gear as it's released. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye.